What up, what up, what up, what up, people? It's your boy Marv, and this is The Nerds in the Hood. You know, folks, good to see y'all again. Another edition, doing our thing. But there was something that was on my mind I wanted to talk about, and I should have talked about it earlier, and I didn't. So I want to take time to talk about it now. So as you all know, the Olympics ended last month, and USA did their thing. Every country did their thing. Shout out to every country, by the way, that participated, because they do. And shout out to the ones that got medals, no matter what country you came from. If you repping for your country and you did your thing, hey, much power to you. But I realized that, and to me, this was like a very, it was an eye-opening situation. It was a real, like, not even a full circle moment, but it was just a real, like, just eye-opening experience, and it made me so happy. So let me explain. So the Olympics ended, but it ended a few weeks ago, and everybody did their thing. But the thing was that one thing I noticed was that there was a lot of anime references at the Olympics this year. I'm not sure if people noticed it. If you're an anime fan, you definitely noticed it. But there was a lot of anime references at this past Olympics in France. I seen people doing the gojo hand joint. Seen people doing the Survey Corps from Attack on Titan. I seen people doing Frankie's One Piece joint with the arms. I seen people doing the Luffy Gear Second warm up, rev up joint. I seen Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha, or you can say Hadouken. Like, either one, I saw those, and so much more. What was that? During a volleyball match, they were playing the opening themes from Haikyuu, which is an anime about volleyball, and I was like, yo, this is amazing. There was so many nods to different anime, mainly the modern ones, of course, but there was so many nods to different anime that it was just like, wow, this is really, really good. So I was just like in awe, because not only was this like, you know, like it not only was it shown throughout the world, but it went mainstream. It went viral. A lot of these athletes went viral for the anime movements they were doing to pay homage to the animes that they loved. Noah Lyles, before he even came to Paris, he showed that he runs with a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I believe it's the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but he runs with that card, and that was fire to me. I was like, oh yeah, you're 100% anime head, and that's dope. But to run with that card and to win, yo, Kaiba is somewhere proud right now. Kaiba is looking down on you, smiling ear to ear. So I just wanted to take the moment to say to every athlete that did some type of gesture from an anime or manga, thank you. Thank you so much. You do not know from the bottom of my heart how much that makes me feel, how much it warmed my heart inside, because you have made it universally cool. You've helped make it universally cool. You're not the ones that really changed the game, but you are the ones that are helping move the needle forward in terms of making anime acceptable across the world, making it mainstream across the world. It pretty much is at this point. But we are in a world now where anime is universally loved, whether you are a nerd or whether you're a hood dude, whether you're a tough person, you know what I'm saying, or a tough girl. So I'm just saying that to say, like, back in the day, I've said this before, it was very taboo to watch anime. You got clowned at a certain age when you was watching anime. Although certain anime was acceptable. Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, those were acceptable. Digimon was acceptable. Naruto was acceptable. But after that, it was like, fam, cats will walk in on you like, you watching Hamtaro? Oh, nah, you was lame. You watching this? You lame. Like, cats would just laugh at you. Like, I used to get clowned for watching, like, Flint the Time Detective. And Flint the Time Detective wasn't that bad. but people still was clowning. So it was very hard to watch certain anime, while the ones that were popular we were able to get away with it. But if people would know if you was watching Rave Master, they just felt a type of way. That's just what I'm saying. So now you could watch a Hamtaro and people still might laugh at you. They might just call you soft, but they won't stop you from watching it really in that sense, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you could watch any anime and talk about it to any person. And if they're a real anime head, they'll rock with you and nobody will bat an eye. Nobody will look down, like scoff at you. Like, people be like, oh, what y'all talking about? What is that? An anime? Oh, okay. What goes on in that anime? Oh, word? So what is it on? Netflix? Cool. Check it out. So I'm just so happy to see, because back in the day, you wasn't watching that. You ain't see nobody from the Dream Team doing a spirit bomb before they started the match or start screaming and charging up. You didn't see that. You wasn't going to see nobody from the Redeem Team years later trying to do a Naruto Chidori. I mean, you ain't somebody try to see nobody do that move. And I'm not saying the Naruto Chidori is in Naruto does Chidori. I'm saying the move from the show. So please don't write in the comments, Naruto doesn't do Chidori. That's not what I meant. So what I'm saying is just, you didn't see that back in the day. And if you did, it definitely wasn't shown on television. Who knows? Back in the day, there was probably some person, some athlete that did do an anime gesture and they just didn't know what it was. So they moved the camera away from that person. We don't know. There might have been a person that maybe did the Sailor Moon, like getting into her outfit type situation. And the camera was like, I don't know what's going on. She's getting weird. I'm going to go over to Russia. Like, I don't know. So maybe they didn't, but now it's easy for them to pan in and go, okay, I know what anime this is, because close up, Survey Corp. All right, we out. Like, that is a beautiful thing to me. So I'm just so, like, I didn't just make this video to just, like, gloat about it, but I did make this video to just, like, everybody was already talking about it. I know it was a big thing, and I'm late to the party on this, but I just felt like getting my voice heard on it. But with that comes a different question now. Because what I noticed was, even though Japan played the Haikyuu theme songs, that's an understandable thing. And I'm only saying it's an understandable thing because Japan is the motherland for anime. So they're going to understand it. And those anime theme songs ain't just theme songs. Compared to every other country, anime theme songs in Japan are actual songs that they can listen to anytime they want. They're singles from those artists' albums, whether it's a rock band or a solo singer or a rapper or a rap group, whatever. Those are actual singles on their albums. So they getting paid, they getting the bag all around, from the show, from the albums, like whatever. They get in the bag. But at the end of the day, the people in Japan, they already know the vibes. They like, yo, play that Haikyuu, bro. We about to do a volleyball game. Like, they already came there with the mindset, like, yo, wouldn't it be lit if we played the song from Haikyuu while doing volleyball? Play it. None of us was thinking that. So my question is, like, as much love as they get for anime in America, or around the world for that matter, why isn't sports anime getting the same love? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a few times in boxing people do the Hajime no Ippo, the Dempsey roll drink, but I don't really see people trying to, like, not all the time. If there is one, I ain't see it. But I just don't, like, when you think about it, there's so much sports anime out there in the world that they barely get that same type of love that One Piece, a show that's not about sports, Naruto, a show that's also not about sports, and Dragon Ball Z, a show that's lightly about sports because of the martial arts, they don't get the appeal that they get. And I get it. These are more universally loved anime. But if I'm a basketball player and I watch anime, I'm going to watch Kuroko no Basket. I'm going to watch Slam Dunk. I'm going to watch Ashino. Like, there's different ones I'm going to watch. You know, if I'm a baseball player, I'm going to try to watch Mix, Messe Story, or Ace of Diamond. But I have to watch anime to really care. So if I'm watching anime and I've been watching it for years, this should be the place for me to start. Like, this should be what I should be doing. Like, anytime I hit a home run, I should do an action from there. If I'm a soccer player, I got Blue Lock on top of Captain Tsubasa. It's just something I haven't realized, you know? Like, sports anime deserves just as much love as regular anime, especially from sports athletes. Especially. Like, every time we score, people just want to do Luffy stuff or Frankie dance or anything like that. And it's like, yo, Where the sports anime love at? What we doing over here? And I get it. There's not a lot of signature gestures that are done in, like sports anime. There's not a lot. But that doesn't mean you can't like acknowledge it. You can't come out to, just like Japan came out to Haikyuu. You can't come out to Hajime no Ippo when you're boxing. I remember there was a MMA fight and the dude, I forgot his name. The dude came out to Fist of the North Star, the opening. Again, not a sports anime, but he came out to an anime. And that was pretty cool. But nobody comes out to like Hajime no Ippo if I'm about to box. Nobody comes out to Baki. And Baki's had some dope opening songs. Shout out to Grand Rodeo. But it's just like, what are we doing? So I just feel like if we're going to do a lot more sports acknowledging of anime, then there need to be involving the sports anime subgenre, because it just makes no sense, right? And granted, ain't nobody going on the seas and being a pirate. Ain't nobody really training to be a ninja unless you're doing, like, if I'm doing American Ninja Warrior, maybe, but I'm not every day training to be a ninja. I got a regular job paying regular bills. Ain't no ninja stuff over here. But if I get a promotion, maybe I might celebrate the same way. I just feel like we just need to be more representative of the sports anime. That's all I'm saying. But be that as it may, beggars cannot be choosers. We have to take the excitement of just the love of anime being universal now, and the love of anime being a worldwide popularity, that even if somebody's just rocking out to Cardcaptor Sakura, no disrespect, that still shows that the love for anime is there nonetheless. And I am so here for it. I feel like, I just feel like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to fully compare it to this, but it is a slightly similar situation. Slightly. Key word. So please don't give me flack online with the comments and nothing like that. Still would love your comments though. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I remember when Barack Obama won his first presidential term as president of the United States. And when he did, they showed Jesse Jackson and a lot of older black people in the crowd like crying, because they was, happy that they got to live to see this moment that a black man, a black person can be president. And maybe Jesse Jackson will cry again when Kamala runs, because she might make history again. She's making more history. She might make history again. We don't know. But I'm saying that to say he cried because he had to think about it. Like all the trials and tribulations he had to go through, which were crazy, to get to the point to see a black man not only run for president, but win, and nothing bad happened to him in his 8 years of being president. So I'm saying that to say, in a similar situation, slightly similar, I just remember growing up and being called lame for watching anime and playing the anime video games and listening to the anime music, trying to talk Japanese because I thought it was sounding cool, and preferring subs over dubs because it sounded cooler, and even singing the opening and ending theme songs. I remember all that. People being like, "Are you lame, yo? Who sings these theme songs?" And I'm like, well, excuse me that the American version of Naruto's theme song is trash, and the American version of One Piece's theme song is even worse. It's just weirdly catchy. So I had to go through that. And to see people be able to love anime on a grand stage for the world to see, it just brought, like, brother I ain't cry, but I teared up. I teared up because it brought joy to my heart that know that we are all out here just doing the Lord's work when it comes to anime. I'm here for it. I salute everybody that did it, and I can't wait to see anime being displayed more. All I ask is that we show more love to sports anime. Like right now, there is so much sports anime out, whether you watch Blue Lock or Haikyuu or Rising Impact, which is about golf, or Blue Lock's about soccer, by the way. Hajime no Ippo about boxing. Baki about MMA fighting. Like, there's just so much different types of sports anime. And, like, they literally have almost everything, if I'm right. I haven't seen an ice hockey one, but I've seen as much as I can, from wrestling to basketball to football, tennis. There's so much in there. Most of them are very, very good. So if you love sports, and if you're a sports athlete and you're just so happen to find your way to watching this video, please show love to sports. If it's the same sport you play, let people know, hey, I'm a basketball player and I love watching Kuroko no Basket. Some of them players were modeled after actual NBA players in terms of their play style. So, gotta give sports anime some love. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you're not watching Rise and Impact, by the way, you should. Oh, that little kid is so special. Gain. Yeah, Gain. You know what I'm saying. He's protect him at all costs. Anyway, that is for a different conversation that we'll get into at another time. But make sure you check out my video. I'm going to look for a list of the top sports anime and rank them on a little edition I call Facts or Fuck Out of Here. So until then, we'll be back next time for another video. This is just me sharing my thoughts with y'all. Let me get up off my soapbox. And make sure you follow us on all social media. The Linktree description will be down in the description, and it'll allow you to click on all our social media and subscribe and follow us to see what we get into and what content we are posting. In the meantime, in between time, it's your boy Marv, and I am out of here. Peace.